Wealth manager Lee Munson says it is time for Facebook visionary to take the hoodie off and see the light now. For the good of the company, he's got to go now. I guess the question, though, is whether he will, Lee. What do you think?
Well, I don't think he will. I think the best thing that you could do is get him to sort of be in that sort of chief Yahoo type of thing of like a professor emeritus or, you know, the chief code writer or chief Facebook. But I don't think he's going to leave as a figurehead. What investors need to remember is that these fears that you have and that I have as well, they're not unfounded. This isn't U.S. Steel or Nucor where you have a huge fixed asset where the CEO might come and say, you've got to give us a couple of years to generate profits at our own pace and not be pressured by Wall Street. This is a .com company, and it works on internet speed. And as we saw the last few weeks with these strange announcements about trying to get into gaming in the United Kingdom and trying to get, you know, young tweens to get as subscribers, it really shows that they're grasping at straws. I do think that we could have this sort of mutiny where Zuckerberg is just simply a figurehead. You bring in some good management, you know, pluck somebody from Google, so to speak. I mean, that's what Yahoo did, and then start getting the ball rolling. The big elephant in the room, which has never been answered, Neil, is how are you going to get my wife on her iPhone to click on an app when she's on the, you know, click on an ad on the Facebook app? And until they answer that question, Wall Street is going to send this stock no place.
I think you're right about that. I think also you just have to explain your business model. You mentioned Google. Of course, Google and the founders there, some said belatedly at the time, turned to Eric Schmidt to turn things around as the adults in the room without either of them leaving. But I'm wondering if it's the same thing here. I mean, Google was easy to describe and its money-making potential easy to fathom. I'm not quite sure here, to your point, about whether these other applications and uses leverage the brand or whether the brand as we know it isn't what it's been hyped to be.
Well, I think there's some truth to that. I would give Facebook the benefit of the doubt, but you do have some very real headwinds. Number one, there was a study done earlier this year that looked at brand identity. Things like Coca-Cola. You and I both see Coca-Cola as a brand, something that we identify with. But they found Facebook didn't even rank in the top 10, top 20, or even in the top 50. People see Facebook more as a utility. Now, some would say, isn't Google a utility? I would say no. Everybody, or many people in the world, go to Google as a place to search, to get information. And I don't think Facebook has actually cracked that. And until it becomes a brand, it may be, as you say, it may not even matter if they're going to get people to click on ads on a mobile app. And quite frankly, if they can't do that and they can't differentiate themselves from these other entrants into the market, there may not be a Facebook as we know it 5 or 10 years from now. I know that's hard to realize, but we may be using a completely different platform, you know, by 2020.
Yeah, well, I can remember Prodigy, so you might be right about that.
I remember My Face. It's this weird Malaysian, you know, gaming site right now, or Friendster is what I mean to say. I mean, MySpace.
But no, I know what you're saying. I mean,
these
in the
companies
moment
come
we
and go.
forget. It's just a moment. Lee Munson, thank you in Albuquerque.